This is gonna be a small video about how to replace the spark plugs on your 2016 Volkswagen Jetta TSI, which is 1.4 turbocharged engine. And the first thing you need to do is warm up your car, since the spark plugs, they have the rubber boots, and if you will not warm up your car, these boots will just stuck inside the coil hose. So the first step is warm up a car, then we'll go to the step number 2. To get to the spark plugs is removing this part of the intake hose. So basically it has like the hose clamps and long nose pliers. Squeeze the hose clamps and just push it forward, and the same thing to make it here on this side. So just squeeze these clamps, of course with the nose pliers, and just push this thing up. It will give you access to your spark plugs. The third step is to unplug the plus 12 volts from your battery, so you won't be shocked by the current. So there is like a 10 millimeters nut here, so use your wrench and a 10 millimeter socket to unscrew this nut and just to remove the positive cable from the battery. Once this is unscrewed, you're safe to go and finish with the spark plugs. Number 2 is to remove this coil clamps. So you can just squeeze with the hands right here, and it should pop right after. So you should do the same thing with 1, 2, 3, 4. Since it's 4 cylinders, 4 clamps. Once you finish with the battery, there is like also this nuts that holds the coils to the engine, and you also need like 10 millimeter socket to unscrew them. I just started with the first one, so the coil was right there. Remember, the engine is pretty hot, so you just remove this. It was right there, so it removes pretty easily with the rubber boot. Just to show what I'm doing here. So here's the nut. Just then you can start unscrewing with your fingers. When it's done, I have a nice metal magnet plate. Put it here. Removing the wires from here. The harness is right there. So there is another nut. So what I do here is just, the socket is not very deep one, so I'll just put it above. Here I go. I can remove this bolt/nut from here, back in the metal box, and here's the coil. As you see, it will just pop right after, so I'll put it here. So the spark plugs are there. I will take back, I'll be back with them shortly. To remove the coils, the next step is getting the like 10-inch extension with the deep socket for 5/8 of an inch or 16 millimeters. So I got 5/8 of an inch from Home Depot. It's 12 points, but it doesn't matter actually. So you just go down. That's also like an automatic wrench tool. You can use regular wrench, go down and unscrew the spark plugs. It's pretty easy. So you're unscrewing them clockwise. There's the old ones, there's the new ones. So one hint is I got like a magnetic extension from my Milwakee tools. So just to get the spark plugs out of the holes, you better have this one so it will stick to the upper part of the spark plug and will pull it out from the hole. So otherwise it will be very hard to do. Once you've removed all the spark plugs, I recommend using the same tool, which is like this magnet extension. Sorry for the video, I had only two hands. So basically I will stick this extension to this part of the spark plug, and so it looks like this. Just give me a sec. Yeah, so when I stick it right here, I can just put the spark plug, carefully pull the spark plug down there and rotate it clockwise so it will screw into the thread. And yeah, looks like it's there. So we can do the same thing with the other three spark plugs. So once you screwed all of your spark plugs, new spark plugs, into the holes, you need a torque wrench, and you should torque your spark plugs for 17 pound-feet of torque. It says on the manual here it's 17 pound-feet of torque or 23 newton meter. So adjust your torque range for 17 pound-feet of torque and just screw the spark plugs until the desired torque. You're done with screwing the spark plugs into the holes. You can start with putting back the coils. So it's pretty straightforward. So just have the coil and put it back right there. Here we go. That's the first one. Put the coils back there. That's number 2. Number 3. And number 4. Just should be careful with this one. There's some wires here. But anyways, it will just plug there anyways. Yeah, here we go. So when the coils are back, you just screw all the bolts back and connect the harnesses. That's the next step. Here is our coil. I put my socket on it. Just and start screwing it. There. As it was before. There is no need to over tighten it, just so it just should hold the coil nice and snug. Here is our second coil. Here is our range. So again, it's not enough to just all coils are back and all put together. You can install the intake manifold back and then install the positive red wire into the battery. So that's going to be the next step. Putting the intake air hose may require some effort, so holding this really tight together, squeeze it really tight. And first start with this one, with this part, and then squeeze this guy and just push it down so it will also fit nice and snug here. done with the manifold or with the air intake, you can just screw the positive wire back to the battery, and looks like we are done here. So once we start the car, we'll see that our sensors turn on, like the VSS system, the tire pressure. This one I don't even know what is that, but the next step is how to fix that. To get rid of all the warning signs on the dashboard, you only have to just start the car and start going. Just drive it for, I don't know, 1 minute, and all of the sensors will turn off. So here is the video of how to change the spark plugs on Volkswagen Jetta 2016 1.4 turbo charged engine. Thank you.